Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? It is Wednesday, middle of the week. My Monday, your Wednesday. Or maybe it's your Friday. Maybe it's your Saturday. I don't know. But I know one thing. It's Wednesday on the calendar. And not a bad day today. It's certainly warmer, sort of. It's kind of hard to explain because the temperatures may say it's a little warmer. I know Eric Burke was showing a graphic this morning where the temperatures this morning were almost 30 degrees warmer this morning than they were yesterday at the same time, which is crazy. So you'd think we'd have a really warm day coming, but it's about 60 today. A lot of clouds today, but no rain really. It's just like a slight chance of a sprinkle or shower late in the day. Your higher chance of rain will come tonight and continue into Thursday. And that's why we have a 48 first alert weather day. And it's mainly just for heavy rainfall. Some of the thunderstorms, they could be loud, they could be bright, but severe, probably not. But if thunderstorms freak you out at night, then they're going to be scary, and that's sort of severe for you. But when it comes to like damaging winds or large hail, certainly nothing in the way of any kind of tornadic activity. These storms are just going to be some thunder, lightning, and heavy rain, but impactful because they will impact the morning commute most likely. We had a tough morning commute this morning. A lot of accidents, lots of slowdowns, and the weather was dry. Imagine if we throw in a little heavy rain, some thunder, some lightning. You know, every time we have some rain in the morning commute, I know because I do beep commuting, traffic, and I know that it slows things down. But once we get past the rainfall hurdle tomorrow, it gets really good Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is not on that graphic, but I can tell you, spoiler alert, it looks really nice. Temperatures in the 70s by day, 40s at night, and feels good to close out the month of February, and that will close the book on the month of February because March starts on Sunday. Madison 565 right now. Had this camera up earlier, tracking some traffic this morning, and it was pretty slow right now, looking okay, but the clouds, it is an overcast day. Any kind of sunshine we had a chance of having would have been really early this morning, and now it's not happening. So, tricky forecast for the high temperature today, and I talked with Eric about this. He kept it 63, but like with all the cloud cover, it's not like we're jumping that temperature. We may have started 20 or 30 degrees warmer than it was yesterday in the morning, but it's not like we're like sprinting to a high finish in the afternoon. It's like we're like walking the 5K is what we're doing right now. And it's a very slow, methodical warm up through the day. So 50s will likely nudge 60 briefly in the afternoon. But it's not like we're spiking those temperatures up fast. But we got a lot of cloud cover. You can see it there in the satellite and radar. The gray color is the clouds. The green is the rain. There's not a lot of rain with it right now, right? A little rain off to the north of Nashville. Looks like a little bit of snow affecting parts of New England again, and they're just waving the white flag. Like my old market, I worked in Providence for like 8 years. Some areas had over 3 feet of snow. 3 feet. They don't get that very often there. 3 feet of snow is historic in one storm. Get snow, but not 3 feet at one time. And they get like another 1 to 3 today. It's crazy. But anyway, we are just having clouds and some rain. There's your temperatures for everybody. Almost everybody in the 50s except Fort Payne, always one exception, 48 degrees. So the temperature warm up is slow. And I still think we got a 60 in us this afternoon. We'll see how it plays out. But can't rule out a stray shower or two this afternoon, maybe a little drizzle. But most of you will stay dry and have to wait for the rainfall to come tonight, which it should do. Each and every hour passing through the overnight will have a higher chance of rain. It will slip from north to south. So the timing of it would be like if you're north of the river, maybe just before midnight. And then if you're south of the river, just after midnight. Again, severe weather not expected, some breezy conditions, not just with the thunderstorms, but we call them gradient winds, or we'll call them non-severe thunderstorm winds, or non-thunderstorm winds is a better way to say it, where we could get some gusts to 20 to 30. Temperatures will be in the mid-50s. That rain and storm activity will continue through the morning tomorrow. Forecast models, though, trending in the right direction right now in the sense that moving all of it out of here so fast that by the time you get to the mid-morning, late afternoon, or early afternoon, you're seeing the rain shield shift south and pivot into the Beeham area. So the most intense rainfall will be likely in the early morning. And then by noon, it tapers off to just a few light showers. And now the forecast models have like late afternoon dry. And if that's the case, that's a lot faster out than it was yesterday with the forecast runs. Temperatures will be in the 60s. I mean, if it moves out fast enough, you might even squeeze out a little sunshine Thursday afternoon. But whatever sun you don't get Thursday, you got more coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those are 3 beautiful days, the trifecta of warm, sunny, back-to-back-to-back days right through the weekend. Notice the dip in temperature early next week on Monday and Tuesday. That will come with a very weak frontal boundary Sunday night. It could trigger a stray shower. I don't think we get much in the way of rain early next week. Temperatures in the 60s, not bad. Your highest chance of rain after tomorrow will likely be the following Wednesday. And then it warms up again. And Thursday and the following Friday into the following weekend. It's a long way away. It's day 11 and 12 of the forecast, but it looks good. Also, too, a friendly reminder, not this Sunday, March 1st, but the following Sunday on March 8th, daylight saving time will begin. That's when the clocks jump ahead 1 hour. So your sunset times will be a little deeper in the day, but it also means your sunrise times will be a little bit later in the day. So if you're an early riser, it'll be dark longer. And if you are somebody who enjoys those beautiful sunsets in the evening, they will happen an hour later. That all takes place on March 8th. And right now, based on the forecast, it looks really warm in the beginning of March, and it looks like there won't be a lot of rainfall either. So it's a pretty awesome combination if you can start to take the daylight hours and push them deeper into the day and accentuate some of those gorgeous sunsets that we happen here in the Tennessee Valley. It'll look really good, and it'll be all right. If you can have it with a 70-degree day, cherry on top of the Sunday. It's all good. But I saw like one of those clickbait posts from those terrible weather pages that people believe in. And it was it's a known site for just putting false information out. And it said, ice storm coming to the deep south on like March 6th. I'm like, really? I don't think so. Put all these pretty pinks and purples in the graphic and stuff. But that does not appear to be the case. Looks like it's just a very mild stretch of weather. And not only the days that are down a little bit, like the 63 today or the 64 Monday and Tuesday, that's still above average for this time of year. Typical high temperature should be about 60, 61 this time of year for the next week. So each and every day looks to be at or above average, and some days will be extraordinary in terms of like how much warmth we have on Saturday and Sunday. So it looks pretty good. All right, I am actually on TVL today. I have a little weather hit I do, but Peyton's back on air. TVL in action today from 11 to 11:30. And the new newscast is back, baby. Yep, we're on air for an hour, 12 to 1. And no more streaming. The Olympics are over. So Gina Benitez will be on at noon. I will follow up with a few weather hits during the new newscast. And we got you covered. Enjoy the day. Probably won't need the umbrella, but probably won't need the sunglasses either. But that will change as we go into the weekend with brighter conditions and warmer temperatures on the way. Have a good day, everybody.